Hey guys, welcome to my Dave the Diver guide. I still don't know how to fully play the game, but I am going through the guide from WhackyBeans, which I will link below. I did fool around for the first 2 days, just winging it, but I will make a guide from just following WhackyBeans as a visual guide. So to start Dave the Diver, you gotta do Save the Diver. So basically when you do Dave the Diver, you just do it for the XP stuff, like Punch King, XP tickets, boosters, and cosmetics. If you don't care about these, you can skip it. Before you can actually dive, you need to kill 1000 mobs per day. You get 1 free entry, and you get 2 more tries when you fail. Also, you can do more dives if you pay for maple points, which I will do because I already cleared today. I wasn't planning to make an actual guide, but I'll just do it for you guys. Let's start with the phone. Press escape to start the phone. First thing is the eye diver. This is where you upgrade your gear. Next is weapon shop, where you upgrade your weapons. The codex for completion is just for cosmetics. And token shop is where you buy the actual stuff. You get these tickets from doing these missions. So this is what I'm mostly doing it for, the XP tickets, because you get like 10,000 of these. And they're pretty cheap. Again, if you don't care about XP, just skip this whole event. The main goal is to just complete the missions. It tells you what to do. I already did the first ones, but yeah, this one I'll do later. In this video, I'll go over the basics and chapter 1, maybe chapter 2. So I will pay for day 2 because I can't go back a day. But I'll be playing as day 1 just for the guide. So when you're ready to dive, you talk to Dave and do start dive. And you go over here with WASD to hold space to dive. And I will link a chart of the route to take. And the mobs you gotta find. So when you're ready to dive, hold space. When you spawn here. And I'm gonna pause it for now, but pressing escape opens up your box. Here you can see your inventory. If you press the tilde, it has the encyclopedia. And then on the bottom left, you see there's the oxygen. When it reaches 0, you just time out and you lose everything. You can hold shift to swim faster, but you consume more oxygen. Lower a certain depth, you start losing oxygen way faster, so you want to watch your oxygen. And there are tanks to recover your oxygen around the map. Starting out, we're going to go straight downwards and grab this box. Right here. I'm going to be pausing often so I don't waste my oxygen. So from here, you go straight to the right and hunt the jellyfish. So you hold right to aim it, then left click to shoot. You can also melee these with left click, but you gotta get like really close. You can also switch weapons with tab, but there's a certain amount of ammo. Personally, I use a harpoon. So from here, you go up and to the right to the next set of jellyfish. You can also grab this box. For the purpose of the video, I'm just gonna use the gun. You should save the gun for the more hostile mobs. You should save the gun for the hostile mobs like these ones. Sometimes the bigger mobs you gotta press spacebar afterwards. Like this. So when you shoot a big fish, have your hand hover over the spacebar. But from here, keep moving right to the next step. Oh, here it is. Parrotfish. He doesn't attack, but tanky. You need one of these. Some of these you can harvest more than once. We see here I'm overweight. So I'll swim slower and now lose more oxygen. But there's a tank down here. So I'm gonna toss out some fish. So to do that, open up your inventory and click on a fish. Then press space to discard. I only need like one of these, but I'm just gonna keep both. Keep moving right. Okay, that's the edge. So we go downwards. I'm losing a lot of oxygen. But there's a tank if you go to the right side. Or not. Let me get some oxygen real quick. Okay, that's too much. I'm just gonna leave. So to leave, you want to go straight upwards. Or there's a teleporter, which I can show on screen right now. So take either one, but if you're close to the surface, just go up there for chapter 1. Remember, if you die, you lose everything. But for now, we're just gonna go up here. And that's mostly chapter 1. If you're not overweight and you have like less things, you can follow the rest of the map like where I was and go left. But after that, you get to the screen and you just confirm. And then we go to the restaurant. So this tells you what you can make with the fish you caught. So in the restaurant, this is where you get your coins. You press 1 to open up the menu. And then you press space to add an item. The things on the left side are infinite. The WhackyBeans guide says you should upgrade this to level 5. So click on the jellyfish and click enhance and enhance again to 5 or however much you have. That's good enough for me. To add it to the menu, you just click on it and then click on the max, which, well, normally it's 7 customers, but I'm on chapter 2. But I'm gonna do 9 because I can. But that's all I gotta do for this chapter. You cannot do this in chapter 1, but if you press 2, you can see your staff. These are where you can hire the staff. In later chapters, you can unlock more things. But for now, you go over here to the hiring staff. Or press left control. And you can see you can hire other people for, you know, doing your job. What I'm currently doing is I gotta hire someone else here called Jace. This is after you finish chapter 1, so for this video, I'll skip out on it for now. Once you're done, well, let me go over the mechanics. So customers will come in from the left side, and I will sit at a random spot. They can either order tea right away, or it takes them a while to order from the menu. Either the Norimaki or the other sushi menus. There's a purple gauge over here, which is your sprint meter. You hold left shift to sprint. I wouldn't let it go down to all the way down. Then you turn to a deficit where it won't recover for a bit. So instead, just let it get down to like really low and let go. So it's like infinite stamina pretty much. On the right side, when the game starts, you'll see Pancho over here. You pick up the items with spacebar and bring it to the customers. And on the right side of it is a wasabi machine where you just grate wasabi with spamming W. And make sure you keep track of the customers in order. That's basically it. So let me just show you some gameplay. But something to note is Pancho will not make any sushi without any wasabi. So you gotta keep your eye on it. So for the... hold this for like 6 seconds for the tea. I'll pick up the sushi. Again, don't let it dip. Try to keep track of the customers in order. Need more wasabi. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you don't make it in time, they just leave. Just fine. And this guy can have the sushi. There's a green aura around certain customers. I think they're just the highest paying customers, so you want to keep an eye on them. Also, still go in order. Also, you can clean the dishes for more tip money. Just interact with it and press A and D. Once you reach 9 customers, the game is over for the day. You won't have this much coins in day 1, but yeah, I already did day 1, so you should have just under 300 coins. So after that, you go back to the interface, and it asks you to upgrade your tank to level 2, which I did already. And that unlocks the next mission, which is the dining staff. But also, WhackyBeans recommend you upgrade the box to level 2. Like that. After that, go to the left side and press spacebar and go to the sushi. When you're here, press 2. And then click on the hiring staff. And I'm gonna go to the dining area to hire Jace. Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. And that completes the next mission as well as what WhackyBeans recommends. So let's leave. Open up the UI and you just press E to do the mission. And that is chapter 1. For day 2, let's open up the phone. They want us to hire another kitchen staff. So this one gets 20k coins. Again, I'll be paying for this day just because video purposes. This video already cost me $2. Again, I will leave the overlay on screen. I think for future videos, I'll just stay silent. Unless I need to say something. Well, I'll be following WhackyBeans' guide and having the overlay on screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Enjoy.